Fox 61 Morning News begins now.
It is 4 a.m. and of course we are on the Weather Watch. Thank you so much for waking up with us this morning. Here's how it looks right now in downtown Hartford. The flakes are coming. They feel sort of dry and fluffy and a little on the big side. And I'm curious to see just how the rest of the state is going to be and how long that's going to last. But yeah, I have a feeling conditions are going to be different depending on where you are in the state, depending on what time you're looking at. But first things first, let's bring in Joe Fury. I'm Tim Lammers. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm just going off of what I saw looking out the window a couple minutes ago. It's nothing big, but the flakes are big.
Yeah, you notice there's just a coating on the ground.
Yeah.
A little more up in northern areas, but the big flake, excuse me, the big
all
flakes.
right?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Oh boy, I'm going to stay away from you a little bit.
The big flakes are the fact that the warm air is coming in.
Okay.
So southern four counties have pretty much changed over.
Already?
The rain. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
There you go.
So what's that term? Do you remember what we talk about when we say that when the big flakes start happening? Collision, coalescence?
No, I've never heard that. But I
yeah.
thought you were going to get into Virga or something.
No, that's when it's not reaching the ground. What's happening now? The warmer air gets together, and the flakes start to get large. And whenever you see flakes getting large like that, a good indication that that a changeover is about to happen, and that's actually what's happening in downtown Hartford right now, where it's 31 degrees. It's 33 Meriden, 40 New Haven this morning. Yeah, you guys in the shoreline are rain all the way up to places like South Glastonbury at the moment. Meriden, you're raining too. Waterbury as well, raining. Temperature just above freezing mark in those spots. So northern four counties, still snow falling. Southern four counties, rain falling. In between, maybe a little bit of ice that's going on in some spots. There's Doppler. You can see how that rain is starting to infiltrate to the north now. And that will be the case now as we go through the next few hours. Yeah, it's certainly slippery out across the northern four counties. Bradley's got a half mile of moderate snow right now. Hartford, the big flakes. Meriden, the rain. New Haven, Bridgeport, Groton, all rain. Waterbury now rain. Danbury now in rain. Put the maps in motion. You'll see how, that rain zips on through, and there it goes. It is going to be temperatures that'll be on the rise. There's your winter weather advisory in effect early today. All right, let's do this map. This one's a little bit better. There's the rain, see? 5 o'clock, the southern four counties all in rain. And then there's 6 o'clock, look at that, over to rain, Hartford. And then by 7 o'clock, it's raining everywhere. How about that? The rain line working its way in. Then watch what happens. We head on for 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and well, the rain is moving out already. So, yeah, this afternoon, not much going on. May have actually a little partial clearing that would happen later on today. So, it's some wet snow, northern four counties now. It's raining in southern areas. It will change over everywhere to rain by 7 o'clock, and then that rain will taper off by noontime. And temperatures today, believe it or not, Timmy, are going to shoot up into the 40s this afternoon. All right, much colder air is on the way. We'll talk about that coming up in just a little while.
Okay, let's get over to Caitlin Gosley. She's got more storm coverage now for us as she drives along Route 4 in Farmington live in our storm tracker. Good morning, Caitlin. How do things look out there now?
Good morning, Tim. Hi, how you doing? We are in the storm tracker right now. We actually just crossed over the town line from Farmington into Unionville. I want to get you out to the roads so you can see exactly what you're dealing with this morning. Now, we have been out on the roads for about the last half hour or so. When we left Hartford, we were traveling on I-84 West, and conditions were slightly better on the highway than what you're seeing right here on these secondary roads, but not a whole lot different. So do be prepared if you are leaving the house anytime in the next little while. You are going to be dealing with this. There is a good layer of snow, sort of icy, I guess you could say, mixture on the road right now. Right now it's all snowflakes. About 15-20 minutes ago when we were on 84 heading west, it was sort of that pinging sound on your windshield, so a little bit more ice possibly involved there. I'll leave that to Joe Fury, our expert, exactly what was coming out of the sky. But I'll tell you, it is making for very slick spots on the roads, and we are seeing quite a few plows out. So some good news there. Obviously, they are out working hard, clearing the snow and treating the roads as well. But We really are keeping our speeds down, as you can see. We were out on the highway even. There was times that we went below 40 just to deal with some of those slick spots and slick areas. So really some of the spots that were the worst were the entrance and exit ramps to the highway. Anytime you're taking a sharp curve, things like that. But as you can see, really these secondary roads not in great shape at this point this morning. Of course, as more plows get out on the road, I'm sure that will change. But for the time being, we are going to stay out here. We're going to keep an eye on it for you all morning long in our Fox 61 News Storm Tracker. But for now, I'll send it back to you, Tim.
Caitlin, thank you. Attention all you UConn students, if you're up this early, the university will have delayed openings today at several locations, including the Storrs, Waterbury, and Greater Hartford campuses. All non-essential employees have been asked to report at 10 a.m. today, and any final exams you have that are scheduled for before 10 will be rescheduled for Thursday, so you have a little extra time. UConn's Avery Point and Stamford campuses, however, will operate on a normal schedule. For a complete list of delays and closings, you can check out our Fox 61 News app, and you can also stay up to date with the latest headlines and trends. It's free to download on the App Store or on Google Play. And of course, we will have closings going along the bottom of our screen this morning as well. Now, developing overnight in Hartford, several people are without a home after an apartment building caught fire. Let's show you the scene at 69 Ward Place. Crews there said at least one person was taken to the hospital, and firefighters had to rescue multiple people. All the residents who were displaced were taken to the nearby McDonough School to stay warm as arrangements to help them were made.
Around this time of year, you never want to see this happen at any time, but especially around this time. You know, they lose all their personal belongings, so it's a little heart-wrenching.
But fire officials said that due to the fire happening while most people were sleeping, this certainly could have been a lot worse. It is 4:07. Groton police this morning are looking for a murder suspect, and they said he is armed and dangerous. This man, Dante Hughes, has been accused of shooting and killing 24-year-old Joseph Gingerella. Police said it happened at Ryan's Pub on Route 1 early Sunday morning. They said Gingerella was just being a good Samaritan when he was shot. His mother told the New London Day a woman was getting attacked and he stepped in to help her. Now, Fox 61 actually spoke to Gingerella's mother back in April about his recovery from an opiate addiction and how it inspired her to start an anti-drug abuse campaign called Community Speaks Out. Tammy De La Cruz is her name, and she started that effort with Gingerella's stepfather, Joe De La Cruz. He was elected to the State House of Representatives in November. Gingerella's family released a statement reading in part, Joey Gingerella brought a surplus of light and love into the world. His infection and joy would fill whatever room he was in. We will miss him terribly. Well, anybody out there who has information about where Hughes may be right now, again, don't approach him. Just give Groton Police a call if you know. Hamden police have identified a man who was hit and killed by a car early Sunday morning on Dixwell Avenue. Police said 58-year-old Harris Tendler was crossing the street at about 2 a.m. when he was hit. The driver of the car, 70-year-old Piercy Lane, did stop immediately and called police. He was also taken to Yale New Haven Hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. Again, Hamden police are still investigating this, so if you saw what happened or if you have any information that may help investigators, please come forward and contact the Hamden PD. Today in Meriden, a dentist is due in court on stalking and intimidating a witness charges. On Friday night, police arrested 51-year-old Jeffrey Kraling after a report of a burglary. Well, when officers got to the scene, they saw a car leaving the area. Kraling was later taken into custody at his home in Wallingford. Earlier this year, police arrested Kraling on sexual assault charges. 3 patients so far have accused Kraling of abusing them while they were undergoing certain procedures. And a UConn student accused of groping a woman on the store's campus is due back in a Rockville courtroom. Last month, police said 21-year-old Samuel Manzalillo touched a woman inappropriately and then ran off. A campus-wide alert went out right after the report of the assault, and police were able to track him down thanks to this surveillance photo. So he's now facing breach of peace and sexual assault charges. The tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary happened 4 years ago this week. On Wednesday, Newtown will hold 15 minutes of reflective silence First Selectman Pat Lodra asked town employees to refrain from doing any work between 9:30 and 9:45 a.m. on Wednesday, and that's to mark the time that the shooting took place back on December 14th, 2012. The town will also lower its flags to half-staff. Schools will hold a full day of classes that day, but it will include quiet reflection and some age-appropriate messages for students. Today in New Britain, a week-long Acts of Kindness campaign is expected to kick off. Now, that's an effort to promote community service and to recognize the anniversary of the tragedy at Sandy Hook. Congressional leaders, including U.S. Representative Elizabeth Esty and a representative from the Newtown Action Alliance, will both hold a news conference at the YMCA on Franklin Square, and that's going to start at 10 a.m. Now, still to come on the Fox 61 Morning News here at 4, we'll tell you what the city of Orlando is doing to remember the victims 6 months after the Pulse nightclub shooting.